Check this out. I was watching the lead attorney, and he said he had a guest on that told him his wife had a boyfriend. And I was like, damn. And he was telling the lead attorney that they was having sex. They was having every kind of sex imaginable. And that his wife came home to him at night. He also had a girlfriend. So that brought me this question. I was like, are you man enough to let your wife have a boyfriend?
I have seen it in terms of like, I've been married twice. In my second marriage, my now ex-husband, he became impotent 2 years into our marriage, and he decided he was not going to treat it. And he basically told me, well, eventually our sex life was going to end with age. It normally does. So it just happened earlier than normal. So you really need to deal with this because I'm not going to get it treated. And I went and I tried to bring home things to help with the situation, pills, creams, pumps, patches, everything worked for a little while and didn't work. And finally, about the ninth year of this situation, I was like, I really can't deal with this anymore. I'm stressed. We don't interact anymore like husband and wife. You don't take me out. You don't touch me. You don't flirt with me. I don't even think you look at me. And he was like, well, why would I start all that if I can't satisfy you? Why would I take you out? You're going to start feeling romantic and I can't do anything for you. And he was like, I've been thinking about this for a while, and we're such great parents. We have this bond. We're great friends. I can't satisfy you anymore, so I would give you permission to have an affair. Just don't bring him home. And I said, oh no, 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 no. I didn't sign up for that. That's not. I was like, my kids, because we got married, and my kids were 6 years old when we got married. I have twins. Their father is a cheater. If their mother is a cheater, they're going to think the whole world is cheaters. So no, I cannot do that. You can give me all the permission you want. Nobody else knows you gave me that permission if they see me out somewhere with some dude. So no, I can't do that. And if you are going to put your ego, which is basically what he did, if your ego is so big that you don't care about our marriage, my feelings, how difficult this is for me, the vows you made to love and honor me and all that kind of stuff, then we need to start, thinking about not being together, because this is not a marriage. This is not a marriage. If you don't want to touch me, you don't want to have sex with me, you don't want to even try to get treated. This is not a marriage. We're just coworkers living in the same house, in the same bed. And so, yeah, that was my situation. And yeah, he gave me permission and I turned it down. And I said, no. Mm-mm.
Imagine you married to somebody for 20, 30 years and the sex ain't where it's at, right? And you like, I'm too stuck in my ways. This person knows me. This person right here knows me, man. They know all my information. They can tell you my social security number just right now. Just spit it out. You know what I'm saying? They know the bank account, everything. They know everything about me. Why not? Because remember, this guy that did it was happy with the situation. His wife, I assume, is happy with the situation. And why not? You said that your husband was cheating? If he's impotent?
Yeah, this is my second marriage. So my first marriage, one of the things that ended it was that my first husband, he was a constant cheater. It wasn't my husband that was impotent. No.
Okay. Well, all right. So we're going to move on from that one. Thank you for clearing that up. You feel what I'm saying? HelloBlackMan.com, though. You with somebody 20 years, man. You don't want to, it's cheaper to keep her, right? You don't want to, go ahead, baby. Are you strong enough, or can you turn into that? When you think about swingers, right? They're trying to spice up the marriage, right? Do you want to see your woman get pound caked in your face? Or can you both have discreet relationships that's dependable? Not like this woman. Are you man enough? That's the question. Are you man enough to let your wife have a boyfriend?
Yeah. Okay, I am not. But it's a wiring there as far as what is allowed, what's not allowed, what you can accept. There are men. You talk about swingers and stuff like that. So that's one aspect of it. The swinging part is more just for sex, right? But you have men and women in poly relationships where there are women with multiple husbands, and they live a private lifestyle, just her and the two men, with not entertaining anybody outside of that circle. The same thing with men having multiple wives, and not entertaining outside of that relationship. So there are people that are wired for not just sex, but different goals. If it's monetary goals, if it's lifestyles and things of that nature, like it's acceptable to them. It's in their mind that this is okay. I don't think that I could. This is me personally. I don't think that that's something I could entertain. I don't think I could entertain a poly long term relationship with 2-3 wives. Like that's just a different level of, I don't know, a different level of thinking from my standpoint.
Okay.
So,
all right. Kalisha Patrice, are you woman enough to let your man let your husband have a girlfriend?
I am not, Your Honor. Oh, you want me to elaborate?
Yeah, okay then.
I have a follow-up question. Are you man enough to let your girlfriend have a girlfriend or your wife have a girlfriend?
Great point. Exactly what I'm saying. The variables to this situation varies. It's so many different things that can happen. Look at Bill Cosby. You know what I'm saying? Him and this girl him and his wife got into it, and he went and spent his time at the Playboy Mansion. You know what I'm saying? Why cheat on somebody when you can tell them the truth? And when the side chick act crazy, you be like, baby, there she go. There go that crazy bitch again. Why not tell the truth? MD, the life. Are you man enough?
Now, say it was a situation like the young lady up top, I forgot your name, Zen, with her dude. I do kind of understand why he offered it, but I wouldn't say as much as have a boyfriend. Like, say we 60 years old, you see what I'm saying, 50 years old, and I don't want to end life by myself. You don't either. I can't do nothing for you, though. You can go out and get you a Julio every weekend or something, have some fun. But ain't no way you gonna have no dude that you spending time with, mentally kicking it with, coming home to me. That wouldn't work. Now, to go get you a fling, 60 days, 90 days, get your rocks off or something, as a man, I probably could stomach that. Real 100, way down in the future, for the name of love, family, and all of that. But the whole boyfriend connection and all of that's absurd.
You just said the same thing, bro. When you think about it, women are not finna cheat with somebody, a gigolo. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Like, the average black woman ain't finna cheat with a gigolo. She gonna cheat with somebody that's been finessing her out of her panties for 5 years, probably. You know what I'm saying? Just somebody she really likes, and when they're together, like say for instance, it's a hometown guy. She go back home, she's with him, hanging out. You know what I'm saying?
Couldn't take. It's impossible. No way possible.
All right, you're a faithful man.
100%.
All right, well, you answered that question. Life Coach CW, are you man enough?
Am I man enough to do what?
Are you man enough to let your wife get a boyfriend?
It's like that don't go together. Wife and boyfriend. You know, those two words, you can't intertwine those. You know, marriage and wife and husband, that's a whole nother department of life. You know, as I was speaking to you earlier about, like, that's a whole nother spiritual journey. You talking about allowing, someone else to come in on this journey and enjoy, your wife.
But are you a faithful man?
In the state I am right now, yes, I am. As I say, marriage and my wife and me having a marriage, and now we girlfriend and boyfriend, and we working on a relationship or something like that, and she probably got a little dude or a boyfriend she dealing with, and I'm trying to get her or I got her and she working both of us right now until she make up her mind. That's a horse of a different color. But when you get talking about marriage, that's once I marry a woman, I mean, hey, all bets is off.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go back to the lead attorney and say this. He's a divorce attorney. Not only did this guy let him know that, but he said he's seen worse. You know what I'm saying? He's seen worse than this.
I'm sure you have seen worse, but yet it's still, when you get talking about marriage and you talking about you talking about a whole nother area of life, man. That's very serious. That shouldn't be taken for granted, and that has been taken for granted here in America, and that's why the marriage rate is at the state that it is as far as the divorce level over here in America, and why marriages don't last like our grandmamas and big mama marriages lasted. You hear a person married 30, 40, 50 years, you be like, damn, but nowadays you hear a person married this. They get married New Year's Eve. By the end of the year, you'd be like, I broke up, we divorced, it's over with. You'd be like, damn, what happened? So that's just what it is.
Well, I've been with my girlfriend for 13 years. We're doing great, and I am a faithful man.